My wife, 24 female, and I, 24 male, live multiple states away from our families and seldomly get vacation time to ourselves. We took approximately 1.5 weeks off to attend my brother's graduation and related festivities, including a vacation. This vacation was supposed to only involve myself, my wife, my father, and my brother when we originally agreed to it. However, when my father booked the house, he invited his girlfriend, her daughter, and her daughter's boyfriend, 19 female and 21 male. My father has been dating this girl on and off for 12 years, and she has had a history of making comments about my brother and I, and my dad has made it known in the past that she did not like my wife, leading to other issues. Historically, family trips involving her have not worked well, but since we have not seen my dad and my brother for almost half a year, we decided to go anyways. My dad paid for the house, and we had an agreement to bring all of the alcohol, beer and liquor, for those of us that were going to be drinking. My dad's girlfriend handled the groceries. The house for the vacation was 4 bedrooms. It featured a master, which my dad and his girlfriend were going to stay in, a room full of bunk beds with a separate bathroom, and 2 rooms upstairs. The 2 rooms upstairs, a larger one with a balcony and a smaller one, shared a small bathroom. We originally were going to stay in one of the rooms upstairs with my brother staying in the other so that we could share the bathroom. The daughter of his girlfriend has had a history of fighting with female college roommates over shared bathrooms, and we thought that this was the best option to avoid any conflict that could happen. When my dad arrives to the vacation home, he mentions that my brother should take the bunk room and that the daughter of his girlfriend and her boyfriend should stay in one of the upper rooms to share a bathroom with us. But we said that it was okay, and we opted for the bunk room instead, so that my brother could have a larger room for his graduation trip, and to avoid a potential bathroom conflict. When my dad's girlfriend's daughter and her boyfriend arrived, my brother's stuff was moved out of the larger room, and he ended up having to move to the smaller adjoining bedroom anyways. The bunk room turned out to be too uncomfortable for my wife and I. After spending 16+ hours driving for the trip and spending on gas and alcohol, this left my wife a bit frustrated, so she stayed in the room the rest of the night to cool off. I joined her to sleep during the evening, and we got an extremely poor night of rest. In addition to this, the bathroom was connected to my father's bathroom by a door, and the walls were extremely thin, leaving no privacy. My wife and I talked about it the next morning, and decided that it was best to just rent a separate house that was a 1-minute walk down the beach road so that we could still be close, but to spread out and have our own private space for the evenings. After booking the house and communicating to him that we were uncomfortable and are going to just have our own space to come to at night, he was irate. The same night, I found out from his girlfriend's daughter that he was going to leave the next morning a week early without telling us. Knowing that he was threatening to leave the next morning, I walked over to his vacation house and asked him to talk alone with me about the situation. He was extremely drunk, said that my wife was at fault for staying in the room to cool off on the first night, and said that we disrespected him for booking a different house next to his. He called me a follower and other mean names. He assumed that it was my wife's decision to book a different house, and said that he would not ever have anything to do with her again. I communicated to him again that we wanted to spread out and be comfortable for vacation while visiting them, in addition to avoiding any conflict with rooms. I apologized to him for any disrespect that we have caused, and after an hour or 2 things calmed down and the family vacation was salvaged. After this event, no one mentioned it for the remainder of the week, and things were okay for the most part. My wife apologized the next day, and things were relatively smooth. Were we in the wrong for booking another house close by? We brought alcohol and left it in my dad's vacation house as agreed, but were blamed for ruining the trip when we booked a neighboring place. Things were significantly less rocky by the end of the trip, but I still would like to have some external input to see if we went about things the wrong way. Edit. For clarification, I did defend my wife in the nasty conversation with my dad. Much more was said, but this is another issue, and I wanted to stay on topic. I did not force my wife to apologize in any way, but we both agreed that we are guilty and apologized to try to smooth any situation over that arises. We are both trying to work on our people-pleasing tendencies. We appreciate your support and feedback. If you guys hate the video, leave a creative insult in the comment section below. If I think they are funny, I will put them at the end of the next video. If you would like more videos or want to see what creative insults a smoothed brain troll can come up with, please like and subscribe.